Hey, what's up, my peoples? We're back with another video. Today I just got a question. Watching the internet and just thinking, and it was brought to my attention. Um, does Donald Trump deserve a Nobel Peace Prize? Genuinely, like I want to know genuinely from you guys. I would like to know what do you think? Do you think he deserves a Nobel Peace Prize for making peace in the Middle East? Peace in the Middle East. That's what he wants. He said it. He said it himself. He desires a Nobel Peace Prize. But I can't help but to notice how many people are speaking out against Donald Trump. How many people are saying they're ruining their their way of life. Farmers, federal workers, and these are American people. These are not people in the Middle East. These are people in America. The military is getting sent into cities and towns, and people are tired of it. People are sick of it. People don't want this man to do this, right? But regardless of what they're saying, regardless of what they want, he's still casually doing whatever he wants. And of course, you're going to have a bunch of people, and I can see it now, right? I can see him now and hear him now. Yes, he deserves this. He's the best president ever. He's the best this, that. I'm seeing videos of American citizens being detained by ICE and later released the same day with no questions, no checks, no nothing. These are American people, people born in America. And if you don't believe me, it's out there on the internet. Go search. I'm sure you'll do your research to try to prove me wrong. But the fact of the matter is, what person that deserves a Nobel Peace Prize rages war on American citizens? At first, it was just the illegal immigrants. Now it's just immigrants, and now it's non-immigrants. Now it's people that are born here, born and raised in America. And apparently that doesn't matter anymore, right? Because even if you have or from what I understand, even if you've had a work permit or you had a green card or you've been here for 30 years, that doesn't matter anymore. That doesn't matter. It's coming to the point where everybody feels as if, anything can just happen. And I'm not saying everybody, but I'm saying the people that are actually paying attention, the people that are not just brainwashed and just constantly just saying, oh, this and that, right? Because there's going to be people that, you know, are like the leaked messages that just came out about the young Republicans where they had all those racial things to say, racist things to say, right? So I'm not talking about the people that are siding with that and listening to those messages and those leaks for inspiration. I'm talking to the people that don't look at color, the people that don't look at race, and the people that are thinking logically, and the people that's lives are being destroyed by this administration and the Democrats. I'm not just talking about just Republicans, and this is not I'm not a Democrat saying, oh, this is about Republicans, this is about this and that. No, this is about what's right and what's wrong. The question is, does Donald Trump deserve a Nobel Peace Prize? And that's not for me to answer, and because I'm not the one that's rewarding Nobel Peace Prizes. But it is a question that I have, and it's a serious question that I would like to know people's opinions on, because I refuse to just ignore the thousands and thousands of people that I'm seeing talk about Donald Trump destroying their lives every day. And if you just choose to ignore that, then you're just as bad as he is, and you're just as bad as who any other person, politician that wants to ruin the lives or doesn't care about the lives of the American people. But he wants a Nobel Peace Prize, right? And there's gonna be people that run up behind him and follow him, and that's okay, because I'm not worried about those people, because maybe those people just they haven't had something done to them in particular just yet, or maybe they never will, right? So there's gonna be people that don't care about this. There's gonna be people that think yes, he deserves it. For a man that self-admitted himself, right? A man that once brought his childhood Bible to a press conference and flipped the switch and says he don't think he'll make it into heaven. Many people won't. But to say that you think that you don't deserve to be there, it says a lot about your own character and how you feel about your own character. And it would be different is it if he didn't claim to be a religious man, a Christian, right? It'd be different if these wasn't self admissions from his own mouth. And we've all seen the video at this point where he says he feels like he's in heaven right now, heaven on earth right now, heaven on that plane that he was on, right? So for all you quote unquote Christians that are following behind Donald Trump, that's going to say yes, he deserves his peace prize. Mind you, he changed his mind on if he wants to be in heaven or not. And he self-admittedly said he don't think he'll make it there. So what does that say? Are you guys going to follow him to hell as well? Because he says that he doesn't believe he deserves to be there. But he also says he wants a Nobel Peace Prize. It's just a question that I've been thinking. Does he deserve it? I would love for him to have it, right? I love him to have a Nobel Peace Prize. But that would also mean that you have to stop destroying people's lives, right? And who cares what they think in the Middle East of you if the people in America, the American people, are getting hurt and getting tormented by you and your administration? We already have enough to deal with the Democrats and with the liberal people and with everybody else, the people that just don't care about Americans. We have enough. But the administration and the president of our United States currently is saying he doesn't feel like he's done enough to make it to heaven. He doesn't feel like so what that means, for lack of better terms, he doesn't feel like God will be pleased with the things that he's done. And if you're admitting that to yourself, that tells a lot about you. So I just wanted to think, right? I just wanted to come here and have a conversation to think. For my thinkers, for my people, for my believers. What do you think? What do you believe? And what needs to be done in order for him to get what he desires? Because I would love for him to be able to make a change, be able to open up his heart and understand. As the president of the United States, I feel like, me personally, I feel like you shouldn't be able to be one-sided, biased. You shouldn't be able to only think about one side. You shouldn't be selfish. You should be selfless. So, it's just a question. And if you happen to see this video, put your thoughts in the comments. It's a no hate video. This is not a slander video. This is a question. And tell me all the good things that he has done that could reward him a Nobel Peace Prize. We out.